Good morning, folks. Welcome to the Daily Dose of Dawn. Very special episode today. That's right. We are sitting here in my icy cold ass fucking driveway. But by the time I'm done traveling tonight, I will be in sunny Tampa, Florida. And then the next day, with any luck, I will be sailing off to Mexico. Me and Josh on the high seas with Jay and Silent Bob. Yes, that's right. If you saw the Mario Party episode, I did decide to bring Josh instead of that piece of shit Luigi. Alrighty, folks, let's get going.
From the frozen roads where the north winds blow, the plows and the salt trucks couldn't keep us locked in place. So we packed it up and we hit the gas, sunshine on our face. Oh, we rolled down I-95. Our only goal is clearer skies. The land where the gray clouds stay, where the lake effect storms can ruin your day. From Messina down through Syracuse, past fields of white and pine, traded frostbite.
I've come to the conclusion that I definitely have forgotten something, but whatever. I got my CPAP machine, I got my birth certificate, my enhanced license, my phone, and 8 pairs of clothes, a whole bunch of computer crap. I definitely have to be almost dead by the time we get to the airport with my phone. That's a part of the fucking process. I mean, we're already on a good roll. I plugged it in last night and it didn't charge. Oh. But it charged this morning and we got it almost to 100%. Yeah, I don't know. Apparently you can go in there and they can change out the charging port and it will work again. But I'm gonna have to listen to their bullshit spiel and I might physically assault somebody. Why? Because I really, really hate cell phone salesmen. Oh yeah. I forgot the red marker I specifically bought to have the Clerks people sign the DVD. God damn it. I suppose that's not the most terrible thing to forget.
Why'd you get red?
Yeah, because the DVD is black.
Would that kind of make it harder to see? Would you want like silver or something?
I would think red would appear very bright on black, wouldn't it?
Oh.
I knew black wasn't going to show up, and that's probably what they're going to have on hand.
I don't know. When they do signings and stuff, a lot of times they have silver and gold.
Mornings for palm trees and good times. Oh, we roll with coffee strong. Florida heat won't take too long.
So in an early morning version of today's episode of Why the World is Stupid, I looked real quick there, checked my notifications before leaving. Saw somebody replied to my comment there about how this is kind of stupid in the new Star Trek because every other iteration that we've had has shown even the Klingon women are hyper masculine.
Yeah.
So, like, it's not even that this guy is gay. I could understand. There's masculine gay dudes, you know? But it's more the fact that by human standards, this male Klingon is very feminine. And it doesn't really make a lot of sense with everything else we have seen.
Yeah, the chamomile tea thing is kind of crazy.
But no, so somebody replies back to that. They're like, he's not feminine. Just because he wears a skirt doesn't make him feminine. Just because he speaks with a soft voice doesn't make him feminine. You need to rethink what you think feminism is. I did not have time to craft a worthy reply. Probably not going to, because by the time I do, I won't care. But
It sounds like a troll.
you know what? It probably was. That sounds like what I would say
that's exact
sarcastically.
bait right there. That's the perfect bait. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I'll give it. Somebody else. They did a good bait on me. I almost fell for it, but then I didn't respond out of spite. Like somebody put up that like describe me in one word, and it's an AI video or a pic of like some woman with huge tits. So I give him the engagement he's asking for. I say, tits. And then they respond back, oh, well, with such a sophisticated response like that, I'm sure your page is very fucking intelligent. And I'm just like,
What did you want?
yeah, like, I gave you the engagement you were looking for. Oh, I have seen that though. That seems to be a thing.
What's that?
Is you post really racist and really fucked up pictures and then pretend to be offended by them.
Yeah.
I've noticed that being clearly a thing. There's a couple of pages doing that.
Yeah, I see a lot of times people post stuff. It'll be a real headline, but like one of the main words in the headline is off. Like they'll be like, "This is what it looks like when this is like this," and it's like, I don't know. It's like it'll be a review of like a TV episode, but like one of the things they say in the headline will be wrong, which will just cause people to engage. Be like, "Did you know you should have meant this?
Well,
You should have meant this. You should have meant this." And then you find someone about 100 comments down going, they know what they're doing.
well, you know what's funny is I leave the mistakes in purposely for that
Yeah.
purpose. I haven't had too many takers, but yeah, I mean, like that's my thought there. Is whatever. Tell me I'm an idiot.
More engagement.
Yeah, I left money for the housekeeper. Contractor's paint has been delivered. House's auto feeder is full. His water is full. He has been given a hug goodbye. I will return and get his report for how Chrissy did.
Wallet, passport, phone.
Yes, the wallet is there. I used it to pay for my pizza and coffee. That doesn't mean I know that it's there.
I hope we don't get fucked with by the fog.
Yeah.
Or if we do, it's on the way back. I could care less about the way back.
Oh yeah, the way back. I'm all for delays
delay?
on the way back.
Yeah, I get a little extra sleep.
Well, I fucked up scheduling this anyway, so when we get back, I've got like another 2 days off of work. So.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well, I took the day after off anyway, just because we're not getting back to fucking 2 in the morning.
Yeah. I hope we get delayed somewhere fun on the layover. Where's the layover? Is it fun?
What, you mean in the flights?
Yeah.
JFK, so.
Oh, yeah, okay, never mind. I don't want to get stuck there.
How warm your beaches glow under that southern sun. No more scraping windshields clean. No more winter numb. We left the snowbanks piled, left
Mexico. That's the thing in TV, huh?
That's crazy that they just changed our port last minute.
Yeah.
Happy we didn't do anything.
Yeah. I saw somebody did a thing about Lucha Libre wrestling. Just how it might be cool.
Yeah, I saw that.
Show up there like, all right, where's Rey Mysterio? Oh, he's not here? Ah, fuck this. I want my money back then.
I mean, tacos and margaritas, and you're going to give me a show?
Yeah.
That sounds good. Oh, so I got a text back from that Wagyu guy.
Okay.
There was a 12:30 and a 3 o'clock tasting. And the 3 o'clock was booked, so I had to book us for the 12:30.
Okay.
He texted me back and said that the 3 o'clock booked in 4 days, but he only got 10 reservations for the 12:30. So he's going to be putting everything into the 3 o'clock and adding more tables and only doing one serving.
Okay.
So it's when obviously there'll be more updates and reminders, but more special because he texted me. It's like, hey, do you want to be moved to 3? I'll add more tables. He's like, I'm only gonna add a couple tables, but he goes, it'll be easier. It'll be a lot nicer. He goes, you won't be rushed. He goes, it'll be one sitting. I'm like, yeah.
This thing's selling out that fast, huh?
Yeah, well, he's fucking holding it early. And like I said, I don't think anybody wants to eat this food at fucking 12:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
I would much more like it like later in the day, but 3 o'clock is best for you.
Yeah, that is a little odd.
But it's probably because of the prep. He's probably got to go somewhere after or something, you know. He doesn't want to have a fucking 6 o'clock dinner service and then get all, because he's got to clean up probably. Whoever's doing this, I'm sure they're doing it at somebody's restaurant. So I'm sure they're gonna clean up, get the fuck out of there by the end of the day. So
Yeah.
or maybe even more so, they want us out by fucking dinner time. But yeah, I mean, like honestly, all the money's for Shrine Theater, but you know, I mean, it's not going to be anything. I'm keeping my expectations low because all this stuff is like the stuff you would make for a function to make money, like panna cotta and tiramisu are the two options for your dessert. And it's like, those are both very basic things. I'm sure they're going to make them nice, but you know what I mean? The salad options are grilled chicken Caesar or garden salad. And I'm like, oh boy, you guys are going fucking crazy for that one.
Yeah.
You know? The soups are a lobster bisque or a French onion, and I'm torn on that because the lobster bisque is more harder to find in this area, but the French onion soup is probably so much better. You know, it's like
there's a kid at work who insists the lobster bisque at the lobster house is good.
Yeah, I don't ever trust anybody. Anybody that's only lived in this area, I don't trust their fucking palate.
Well, okay, no. In fairness, this kid's from Florida and he comes from money.
That might be better.
So yeah,
That ups it up a little bit.
Yeah, it's not totally terrible, but I've never been super impressed with the Lobster House.
I haven't been there since I've started my career in the fucking culinary business. I used to go there, you know, like once a year when I was younger.
Yeah, well, we used to have our union meetings there, and then when our union rep quit, I ran for the vice chair position on a campaign promise of using my power and influence for petty personal gain, and won. So the first thing I did was move the meetings to Messina. Petty personal gain.
At least you're honest about being dishonest.
Yep.
Well, that's one thing I forgot I gotta do. Pay the phone bill.
Yeah, mine's on auto pay.
I need to do that.
So is my electric bill, and I have not looked to see what it is, and my understanding is that people are quite, shocked at what it is this month in this area.
It seems like that happens around this time every year.
Well, last year
Like there's some sort of big price hike in fucking February or January.
there's a surcharge.
That's great.
Last year mine was like $600.
For a fucking month
Yeah,
of electricity.
yeah. I was like, this bullshit. I'm going solar. And then summer came and went, and I never went solar.
Yeah.
So now I'm doing this again, and I'll probably see it come out of my account and be like, this is bullshit. I'm going solar. And hopefully I actually do it this time.
Solar is fucking wildly expensive, isn't it? The panels, I heard themselves are really expensive.
My understanding is it is a heavy investment, but it is worth it in the long run. Honestly, I like having low monthly bills anyways.
How much money are you pulling out cash? That's why you're stopping at Seacom?
Yeah.
How much are you pulling out?
1,000. I plan to gamble much more recklessly than I did last time. I plan to like get back from this, and then it will be the belt tightening. After this.
Yeah.
There's already a giant hole in my bank account, but there's also a giant slab of the earth that I now own. Another one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Come springtime, I'll start figuring that out. Am I gonna build an awesome house on it and sell mine and take the fucking equity out of it, which I could really end up with like a $300,000 property with only like a $50,000 mortgage. At the same time, a really big, nice house is hard to maintain. And I could just put 2 or 3 rental houses on there and reap some money.
Just do what my landlord did. Build a big house, but build it in such a way where you will live in part of it and rent the other part out of it.
If I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna be real selective about who fucking.
Oh yeah, he was too. I mean, he had family and kids. He told me the person he had before fucking punched a hole in the wall and stuff, and he was being real like, selective. I mean, honestly, me and him were at odds most of the time I lived there, but fuck him. I was probably the best tenant he had. I lived there for like a fucking decade. I was never more than like a month late. There was no damage in the apartment done that 10 years worth of fucking living somewhere isn't gonna do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the carpets were junk when I got in there, and they were continued to remain junk after I left. There wasn't really anything wrong with the walls. If you had nothing but fucking fresh paint, good fix. And I fucking redid the kitchen floor. So fuck him.
Well,
How many tenants do that? Got bored in COVID and put in a fucking laminated floor myself.
oh shit.
Even my buddy who's in construction came by. He's like, "You did this all by yourself?" I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "Shit, I'm gonna hire you."
Yeah, my brother said that laminate flooring was actually quite the bitch to put in.
Somebody that I was telling that I was doing it gave me a tip, which made it easier.
All right.
But it was like, you have to, what did they say? I don't remember now. It was like, start with the middle and work your way to the edges, and it'll make your life a lot easier.
Oh, that's counterintuitive.
He's like, if you start at the edges and work your way to the middle, things aren't going to fit right. It's going to fucking drive you crazy.
Oh, yeah, that sounds exactly like what would drive me crazy.
He's like, start in the middle, work your way out.
Why won't that fit? Fuck!
Yeah,
Fuck!
why am I left with one tile that is not the right shape for any tile? And then you got one tile in the middle of the floor that's clearly cut out. But no, it was good. And I've done that before. I remember when I lived in Saranac Lake with Bree, and I was selling weed. I didn't have a job yet. I was just selling weed. And I got bored one day when she was at work and retiled the bathroom floor. And I remember her coming home and looking at it and being like, "You need to get a fucking job." And I'm like, "You're just jealous." I do have a job. I sell weed. I pay the rent. I pay bills. Smoke for free. What's your fucking problem?
She's still got to go to work.
Yeah, that's what it was. I got to stay home and sell weed.
That never goes away, even if you are paying the bills.
Yeah, no, it didn't. No, she was still very bitter about that. In fact, I'm pretty sure she's the one who got me the job at Norrie's because she was fed up with me staying at home all the time.
Yeah. In fact, I think it is worse when you have more money without working.
Yeah. I can support you financially. Marijuana will lead. You know, like, fuck. Like that.
As we close in on Syracuse, remind me to fill the tank. As I discovered on my way to South Carolina, Syracuse does not have 24/7 gas stations.
You think they would?
I would think they would too. I thought they would. I figured there'll be no problem. I'll just get off the highway and find a gas station. About an hour later, finally found a gas station using the GPS that was open.
I've done that a lot on the way back from the Syracuse area. Getting past Watertown and being like, I got enough gas. And then, like, about 10, 20 minutes later, I'm like, ooh, that one bar went down a little faster than I thought it would. And it's like 10 o'clock at night, and I'm like, oh God, are there open fucking gas stations around here?
Yeah, Watertown to Augsburg, there ain't shit here.
No, there really isn't.
We need an airport closer. I wonder what it would be like to, like, wake up and be like, hey, I'm traveling today. My flight's at noon. I guess I gotta leave around 9. I guess.
Yeah. I mean, it used to be nice when I would fly out of Messina, but the bad part about that was they were very unreliable.
I could see that.
There were days where it would be bright, middle of July, bright blue, sunny day, and they'd be like, oh, flight's canceled. Maintenance.
By the door, now flip-flops on the dashboard, headed for the show. Oh, we roll with windows down.
Yeah, that kid up there, he says he's up here to become a pilot. And his buddy works for Boutique Air and flies from here to Boston and back.
You know, I looked that up the other day, and I didn't see that flight existed anymore. Because I was looking at that the other day because I was talking to somebody. I went to fucking thing. I don't know. Maybe I didn't look hard enough, but I was looking to see if they still had that direct flight from Messina to Boston. I couldn't find it. They used to talk about how, like, when I first started those flights, they were like a dual-engine Cessna that sat like 10 people.
Yeah.
It was terrible. But in the last like 2 years, I would fly back. They changed it to a different, I don't know, airline or somebody, and it was like a small jet, which was actually had cabin pressure. The other one didn't have any cabin pressure. It was just you fucking went.
Just let gear pop.
Yeah.
Alright. No, see, I am kind of glad just to be getting up and walking around fucking for this, man. Lately, my goddamn back and legs have been fucking apathy because of goddamn just not really doing anything. It's fucking winter. I don't want to. Not ready for it to be done. Gonna go cut wood.
Leaving that upstate town, yeah. So now you better wave, good blizzards in the rear view, peace and warmth are calling us with ocean skies so blue, and our hearts are blue. From the land of the ice and snow to where the hot sun.
Right. I guess this is the first time I've made a payment with my new card.
I gotta get that stupid rocket money to work so I can get my subscriptions under control.
Yeah.
I definitely have a lot that are like only annually for like, you know, my streaming and shit, that are definitely gonna come back and bite me in the ass one day. And I'm suddenly gonna be like, what the fuck was $70 taken out again? Fuck, you know? That's why I don't like paying for a full year at once. And I'm pretty sure I have 2 subscriptions going for my XSplit broadcaster.
Really?
Yeah. I had the brilliant idea once of like, I'll create an email only for subscriptions. And then I'll just keep everything there. And all it did was create duplicate accounts on stuff and you know, further complicate the problem. Yeah, we probably don't have service because some of our music isn't going anymore.
Keeps going from 1 bar to 2 bars to SOS to 2 bars.
So I started watching Sex in the City the other day. I was bored.
Yeah, but
I'm like out of things to watch.
No, you're never.
Really am.
You're never so out of things to watch. You're watching fucking Sex in the City.
You know what? I do appreciate.
Did you watch Mr. Robot? No. Why the fuck
where
are you
is
watching
that?
Sex in the City?
You said that was somewhere. Where is it? Because it's not on Netflix.
Fuck if I know. It used to be on the USA Network, so whatever owns them.
Well, I could have sworn you said it was on Netflix, and then because I looked for it.
Maybe they took it off. Netflix likes to do that
Maybe.
rotating thing.
I will say though, I appreciate how short it is.
What?
Sex in the City. Each episode's only like 25 minutes long, and each season's only 12 episodes.
Did you ever watch Lost?
No?
You could be watching that instead of fucking Sex in the City.
Yeah,
That's got 23 episodes, 6 seasons, and every episode's an hour long.
Ew, wow, ew.
Better than
I might as well watch the fucking CW Arrowverse.
Yeah, I would rather watch that than fucking Sex in the
See
City.
it in 3 years.
Exactly.
Can't wait for 24 hours of Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah. That's why I've never watched any of that stuff. Just can't do it. It's too long.
Yeah.
It's way too much of a fucking investment to watch a really crappy cannabis show.
I guess their version of Crisis on Infinite Earths was good, though.
Yeah, but I heard it wasn't great. Like, it was good, but it wasn't something that's going to make me want to watch 20 hours of TV just to get ready for it.
Well, yeah.
I've contemplated watching just that part because I heard it was pretty good, but I mean, I don't like any of their characters. I don't like their Superman.
Yeah.
I don't like their anything. I don't know. It's like campy, but not campy enough. Like, if you're going to be campy, go campy.
There's no Batman.
Yeah, it's a weird verse. It's a weird. Wasn't there a Batman?
Well, I think I remember reading that he was mentioned. There was a Batgirl, I think.
Yeah.
Because that's what we want.
You ever watch Prison Break? That's
No.
what you should be watching.
Isn't that just Oz again?
I don't know. I never watched those. But no. Prison Break is about. It's not just about being in prison.
Oh, alright.
It's about breaking out of prison.
Okay.
The main idea is that some guy's brother went to jail for something that he maybe did or didn't do. I don't really remember. But his brother was intent on breaking him out of jail. So he got an entire full body tattoo. Full body tattoo. Which if you know how to read the tattoo, is his escape plan for getting out of the prison.
Okay.
So, like, his escape plan for getting out of the prison is tattooed all over his body, but you wouldn't know unless you knew how to look for it. So he intentionally gets himself sent to jail so he can break his brother out of jail. Which is a great first season, but then it was so good that they were like, wow, we got to make more of this, so let's send him back. After season 1, it starts getting like season 2's not bad. You're like, all right, I guess I could see this. But once you start getting to season 3, you're like, oh, okay, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There was a season where one of the main characters gets his fucking hand cut off. And it's like a pretty big deal. And you're like, wow, that's fucking crazy. He loses a hand. And then by like the beginning of season 4, he gets like a robot hand. And you're like, this is where we've made it now.
Yeah.
Okay, we're out of the... They wanted to stop paying for the practical effects and digital effects of having to erase his hand.
Yeah.
So he has now got a robot hand.
Right.
And it's the severe racist. That's one of the characters, is the incredibly big racist that you kind of like, but you don't because he's an asshole, but you kind of love to hate him.
Oz was pretty good at making you feel bad for the worst person in the room, who was J.K. Simmons often.
Oh, yeah.
I did love, there's a scene, like one of the seasons, like, there's like the good boy cell block, alright, and then there's general population, and obviously everybody wants to be in the good boy cell block, but then like a black dude takes over the good boy cell block, and first he changes out all the white guards for black guards, then he changes out all the white prisoners for black prisoners. So like the Nazi dude goes over and he's talking to the guy who runs Gen Pop, like, you know, like, hey, you notice them guys are friggin', they're up to something over there. He's like, what do you want me to do? Make this fucking unit all white? It's like, yes, we need to be safe in our place. It's like, get the fuck out of here. Jesus. I was pissed off though, because the whole fucking show, the Nazis and the Muslims got this whole Cold War thing going, where it's like, yeah, we gonna fight. But then they never fight. And then the Muslim guy gets killed by somebody else.
You ever watch Sons of Anarchy?
No. I tried to watch this, I think it was a spin-off of it, The Mayans.
Yeah, I never watched it. Sons of Anarchy was good, but it was emotionally devastating. It's one of those shows where they will build up seasons to make you love a character and then fucking kill them in the most brutalest of fucking, not just like, oh, they died, like one of the most lovable characters like that you just want to see grow in the movie or in the show by like one of the last seasons gets just fucking beat to death. Just beat to death while the main character of the show is forced to watch. Oh. And it's brutal. And then there's another guy who you really like, but like tends to make bad decisions. Yeah. But you really want to like him. In I think in the final season, you get to watch him get raped to death.
Oh.
Raped right to death. Right, and he knows it's coming. He knows what's gonna happen. He knows he narked. And he fucking narked on the wrong guy. They put him in jail and they raped him right to death. And you're like, wow, that really sucks because he was a good guy, just made bad choice.
Yeah.
And then it's a show that just fucking kill everybody. But the guy in Sons of Anarchy that got that one death that you really didn't want to see, he's gonna be the new God of War.
Huh. All right. Like Kratos?
Yeah.
Okay.
In the TV show.
Oh, alright. That'll make a good TV show. I'd watch it.
Yeah, I wonder where they're gonna start with it.
Yeah.
Because there's the Greek side of it, and then there's the...
Yeah, they ran over to the Romans or some shit?
Yeah. Yeah, the first trilogy was like Greek God of War, and then it turned into like the fucking Odin and Thor and shit like that.
I would like to watch the rest of season 2 of Severance, but fucking on both of my Rokus, my Apple app stopped working. Like I select it and it just shows the Apple logo. Got maybe like 3 or 4 episodes left of that. I
don't even remember what happened. I stopped watching the second season about halfway through it. Not because it was bad, but because that's when I learned that there probably wasn't going to be a new season for a couple years. So I was like, I'm going to want to rewatch this anyway. I'm like, I'll just stop watching it now. So when I do rewatch it, I'll get a fresh. Like, I found an easy way out. You know, I wasn't in the middle of binging it. I mean, I kind of was, but.
Yeah. It's good.
Yeah, the first season was great.
Yeah.
I'd like to see more of it, like this Game of Thrones show. This Game of Thrones show is fucking awesome. It's short, 30-minute episodes. There's only 6 episodes. It's essentially a movie that they put on the TV. And it's really good. It's getting fucking the episode that came out on Sunday, which is the episode before the last episode, got a 9.9 rating. The episode before that was like a 9.7. I'm like, this is Game of Thrones. Because that House of Dragon show they came out with, it's kind of...
Does not live up to it.
It's not. There's some of the magic that they aren't getting behind. I can't even tell you exactly what it is. Because it's all there, but they just keep making us wait. It's like 2 years before they get one of those fucking seasons out. And it's like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
By the time it comes out, like Game of Thrones, they had 10 episodes. Every episode was an hour long, and it came out every year. It's 10 hours of content in a year. And the episodes were chock full of lore. So much lore. An incredible amount of lore that this show, you could watch it. You could sit there and pay attention and watch every minute of it, beginning to end. And I promise you, when you go back to rewatch it from season 1, episode 1, it will feel like a completely new show because it took you that long just to wrap your head around the names, the families, who likes who doesn't like who, people that are actually in the show. There's people in the first season that don't even have speaking lines, that are just walking around in the background. And then in season 2, their character finally comes into play. You're like, that's the fucking guy that guy was just, you don't even notice it at first. You go back to rewatch it, and you're like, why the fuck is so-and-so walking around? He's right there. And then he doesn't even say anything. And you're like, oh, and then like the next season, they finally like, oh, here. So he starts having speaking lines. It's so good. But then the last season is so bad. And the House of the Dragon show is just taking too fucking long. And I'm always confused about who I'm supposed to be on, who I'm supposed to like. But this new show is very simple. It's about one guy, and it takes place in between both shows. You don't need to know nothing about either of the shows. Everything's given to you right in the beginning, and it's like a 3-hour movie. And it's very compelling. You really want to. Like, I'm sad it's almost over. The last episode, that was a big fight scene. God damn, was it fucking... It was maybe one of the first fight scenes I've seen in like a Knights movie. You know, where it's like, God damn, that must be... Like, it wasn't like... You know when you see 2 knights go at it in front of like a crowd of people, they're like elegantly fighting. Like they might mess up, someone gets stabbed here and there. This fight scene was just fucking rough. Dude barely swing his sword. He's getting stabbed all the time. They keep fucking getting him, but he's wearing chainmail, so it's not like a full stab. It's like chainmail's getting stabbed into your body. So it's like you're bleeding, but you're not. It's fucking brutal. Absolutely fucking brutal. There was one dude who got fucking hit in the back of the head with a mace, and then he kept riding around fighting, and everything was fine. And then at the end of the battle, they were like, all right, sir, we need to, take off your armor. He's like, okay. They take off his armor, and his fucking helmet was holding the back of his skull in. They take the helmet off, and he kind of reaches the back of his head, touches his brain, and then just fucking drops dead.
Yeah.
And he was a main character, too. They're like, oh, golly. That's rough. I hope this fog goes away, or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah. Stupid fog.
Planes don't like flying in fog.
At least the government isn't shut down.
Glows.
Love. Tampa love. Tampa love. Tampa knows how to party. In the city of your boy. In the city by the bay.
Did you see that video that's come out out recently where someone interviewed Obama and he just nonchalantly dropped that there's aliens?
Yeah. And it's like the second time Obama's done that, too.
He's like, yeah, there's aliens, but I don't know where they are. There's not an Area 51.
He tried damage control after that. Like, look, as large as the universe is, it's highly unlikely that there aren't aliens. You know, I tried to say that's what he meant. Yeah, okay. All bet.
Yeah. I mean, he might not have lied. He's like, they're not in Area 51. Everyone knows about that place now. We have many other places.
Yeah. We've got the real places.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be another thing that would happen at Messina Airport. Sometimes you'd be like in the terminal after you checked in, waiting for the flight, and they would just come out and be like, so we got too much weight on the flight. Someone's got to go. Who wants to go? And you see like fucking 8-10 people looking around like, I don't want to go.
I got shit to do.
Yeah, and then they're just like, well, if no one volunteers, we're going to select someone at random. And it's like, oh.
Yeah, wonderful. And pay no attention to the fact that it's the darkest person in the room.
I was going to say the fattest.
That's a happy coincidence.
Yeah.
You think they'll have tacos at this place?
No, what's this place?
Mexico?
Yeah.
I'd rather just get 8 hours of sleep.
This video is sponsored by
Maybe old fashioned.
I want 8 hours of sleep, but I want it in an hour. That's what we need to work on.
Yes.
I mean, I don't want to sleep, essentially. But if we can just pack that down into, or if we can
I'd
just
like
do
to
what
be
I...
able to stop time.
Yeah, that's what I've
Sleep.
always wanted to do. It's like, when I go to sleep, time should stop.
Yes.
And then I can wake up and not miss anything. I want to make a t-shirt that says something about an NFT on it. I bought this NFT for $600. There's just a thing on here saying Logan Paul bought an NFT for $630,000. It is now worth $155. I don't know who the fuck thought NFTs was ever gonna be a thing.
Crypto was a long shot.
Yeah, and NFTs was like the retarded cousin of crypto. I'm gonna own a picture that no one else can own.
But everybody can have and use, and if they do use it, I have to hunt them down.
And get money from them. Yeah. Let's see how that works.
Ah.
I remember the first time I saw the word NFT, I was like, I don't understand what you're telling me. It had something to do with a video game. Like, when you bought a video game, you had a chance to get an NFT. And I was like, I don't understand what you're telling me. Why do I want a picture? I was like, I don't get it. Why do I want a picture of Hellraiser? Like, I don't get it. They're like, no, you don't understand. This is a one and only picture, and it could be worth a lot of money. And I'm like, it's a picture, right? Like,
You can just screen cap it.
yeah, like anybody. Just steal it.
It's not hard at all. It's not very secure.
And they weren't even like the things that were good. They were like Space Monkey.
One I saw a bunch of these was like, they're probably fake, but screenshots of people writing on Twitter like, I lost all the money I made on Bitcoin on Melania coin. Trump screwed me. And I'm just kind of like, no. You didn't deserve the money from Bitcoin in the first place, if that's true.
What about that Haktua coin?
Oh. I love how she got pardoned in a group of actual scumbags who were like definitely purposely ripping people off.
Yeah.
I mean, like, she was the one in that group where it's like, that I could actually believe was just like dumb.
Yeah. She tried to take an opportunity to get her fame up there. That one video did a lot for her.
Yep.
Got her own podcast.
That is a wild 3 months.
Yeah.
She went viral. So you got pictures of her with Hulk Hogan. And
Dude, she went more than viral. The fucking one little fucking 10-second clip video changed her life.
Welcome to content creation.
Her whole, she was basically able to do whatever she wanted.
Yeah.
She chose, I'm gonna make a Bitcoin with these tech bros.
Yeah, these tech bros who just, they explained a thing that sounded really smart.
Also just created one video.
And they took advantage of the fact that I'm too egotistical to admit that I don't know what you're talking about.
We keep it rocking. We keep it rocking. Now let me welcome everybody to the Gulf Coast zone, where the sunshine is different and the palm trees grown. The bass knock loud like a cannon from a throne. Throw your shades on quick, yeah, we in pirate mode. We in that Florida heat where the beach days glow, where the decks stay packed and the drinks stay cold and the crew roll.
We have made it to Tampa. Now we are off to dinner, someplace called Jackson's. I'll let y'all know.
Deep with the cruise ship scene, Don and Josh touched down, whole squad too clean. Been on the grind all year up north in the snow. Now we touch down Tampa, let the good times flow. From the airport straight to the bayfront view. Got Jay and Silent Bob and the whole crew too. It's all good from the pier to the stage. If your city got vibes, then your city get paid. Throw a hand up high if you feel that wave. We bringing that energy all night.
All right, vacation has begun. Time to celebrate 3 months alcohol-free.
Except for the plane ride.
All day. Tampa love. Tampa knows how to party. Tampa knows how to party. In the city of your boy. In the city by the bay. In the city of boy. In the city by the bay. We keep it rocking. We keep it rocking. Now make it bounce, come on, shake, shake it.
Well, holy shit, who would have guessed the Taco Bell down here in Florida be so damn delicious? At the American Social. Roof. Yeah, and we definitely intended to go to this restaurant and didn't go here by accident, trying to go to some place called Jackson's. Never heard of it.
Baby, shake, shake it, baby, shake it, Tampa. Fresh off the flight, no coat, no frost. From upstate chill to that Gulf Coast gloss. Sunset pink when it drop in the west. Deck 11 vibes, yeah, you know we blessed. Only in Tampa where the pirates ride. Gasparilla spirit with the whole crowd live. Flip-flops, tank tops, heat in the air. Everybody outside like we ain't gotta care. From Clearwater down to sing to the beat. We party loud, no slowing down. Say what you say, but the vibe don't quit. Jay crack jokes while Silent Bob just sit. Down on the mic, Josh hyping the crowd. To the energy, turn it up loud. Tampa